Hi, it's Marina the Soul Alchemist. It's time for Pick Your Own Card, weekly guidance for the 22nd through to the 28th of April. So, you're using the Akashic Oracle card deck, which is a modality in a box. I want you to tune into the following cards, which is card 1, 2, or 3, and listen to these messages, themes, and energies that are going to support you. But I would encourage you to listen to all of them. They are blending, they are weaving, they are supporting each other this week. And the bonus card for this week is growth and up level. Two of these cards are connecting in with this particular card. So card 3 and this card have a similar focus. And for me, this is the overarching focus. So growth and up level is your bonus card. And the general theme for me is about direction, it's about purpose, it's about mission. But in order to maybe realign, to get back on track, get clarity around what that purpose and mission is, there's some steps that need to happen in order to maybe to feel like things are falling into place, maybe to give some particular focus to that particular area or aspect, which is going to then allow you to get back on point, get the clarity, whatever it is that you need to have the growth and up level, but also to have more clarity around your purpose, mission, and direction. So let's start with the foundational card. This is card 1. So if you pick card 1 as your main focus, this obviously you can take this as a individual card and message, but also if you have come back to card 1 to listen to this, then this is your foundational message as well. And it's family ties. So what I really get with this, and this is going to make sense once you see card 2, obviously we've got connection, we've got family, but this for me is more about root chakra. It's about earth star chakra. It's around foundations. It's about roots. It's having stability. It's having safety. And are any of those aspects of your life, your physical body, your relationships, your business, your career, your friendship circles, whatever it might be, are some of those feeling disconnected? Are some of those feeling a bit shaky? Are you feeling a bit insecure, a bit ungrounded, a bit unstable? Because the focus here, and even here, look, it's got red. With this particular chamber, it is connected with relationships, the chamber here. And so family ties, connections, we get our first sense of stability and groundedness from our family. And, you know, if we've grown up with a family where there is quite a lot of instability, then we can carry that through our lives, not maybe consciously aware of that, but subconsciously it will be there. And there will be those senses, those feelings in our energetic DNA, in our Akashic records that we can kind of unknowingly tap into, that keeps that instability going. So if we're not doing root chakra work, if we're not doing Akashic healing with our family connections, with our ties, with our money stuff, if we're not looking at the basic things that give us stability, then we're not going to have strong roots that we would expect, like we have with this kind of like beautiful oak tree. So root chakra work, looking at where you need more strong foundations, where you need more stability in your experience, in whatever life area that might be. It could be connected with your health. Maybe you're not feeling that great physically on your legs. Maybe you're having leg issues, foot issues. So the grounded roots of your physical body are not in the kind of like in the optimum state. So if you need to look at that, look at your health, look at your physical movement, maybe like reflexology, that kind of thing, maybe needs a foot massage. Actually get within your roots, or energetically look at your root chakra, look at your earth star chakra, and See how you can expand that, open that up, rebalance it. Red is a beautiful color that connects with the root chakra. Dark brown is the color that connects with the earth star chakra. So maybe you need to bring a bit more of that color into your week. You know, just look at all of this color here. There's a lot of earth star chakra activation here, just like tuning into the colors of the book and, you know, my hair and what I'm wearing. So foundational roots. This is what helps with your purpose and mission, is understanding your stability, your safety, your roots, foundations. What is it that I really want to create in my experience? What is my purpose and mission? How do I want to help people? How do I want to live my soul purpose in this lifetime? And it might be that you don't have that idea yet. So you've got to work with your roots. You've got to work with the instabilities so that once you've got those insecurities and those anxieties kind of taken care of, then you're opening up space for more creative thinking. You're opening up more space for downloads and insights to come to you, to start to see, or maybe I could try this, or maybe I could do a bit of training here, or this is feeling really good for me. When we're worried all of the time and we're in fear and we're unstable with our money and all of that, our time and energy and focus is going to managing all of that. So we don't have the space for the downloads and the training and the insights and the inspirations and tuning into our body and getting the intuitive hits and really starting to understand ourselves. It's much harder to do that because we haven't got the grounded roots. And you don't want to be going off into the etheric realms and doing all the galactic or the angelic stuff if you don't have strong roots that can then bring you back down into the human body, into the human experience, because it's polarity, it's duality. We're a soul and a human body. So we've got both aspects that we need to blend and bring balance to. And we're starting off with root chakra, foundations, and feeling safe and secure. We might not feel safe and secure all of the time, but you want it certainly to be more than 50%, so that you have this time and space to then connect in with purpose, mission, direction, taking the next steps. So that's your card one. Root chakra, stability, safety, looking at where there needs to be more balance, where things maybe need to be tweaked or adjusted to, so that your roots are feeling really, secure. And if you have to ground more through the week, then take that as your message as well. If you want to go deeper, let me know. You can have an Oracle empowerment Oracle session, which includes Akashic healing. It looks at your next 3 months. Most people are on a subscription, so they get to work with me 4 times a year, which is a really affordable way for me to hold space for a whole year. So that will be 4 lots of sessions. That starts at £33 a month. If that's something that you want to explore, then please do. Or you may want to get your own deck and play along with me each week. Reach out, let me know. We can have a conversation and I can help you in whatever way that I can. So we're going to card 2. If you have picked card 3, for instance, or you've picked card 1, then please, I encourage you to listen to this card, listen to all cards to get this full picture for the week. We've worked with root chakra, foundations, stability. Now we're going to the other end. We're going up to the crown and we're going up to the soul star chakra with cosmic healing. So this is what I've said about, we need this foundation, we need the roots, we need to be in our physical body. So then we're able then to start to do that angelic connection, have the, work on maybe on our intuition, work on our soul gifts. So it's working with, we can't work with this without working with the other, because we're not going to be grounded enough to actually bring through what it is that we need to bring through. And that could be cosmic healing, where we are the conduit for that for others, through conversation. We don't need to be a formal healer to bring cosmic healing through. You having conversations with intention, with love, is cosmic healing. Some of you may need to work on, you may need to receive cosmic healing. And so that might, you can do that through listening to light language. You can do that through meditation. You can do it through having a healing session, a Rihanna healing, angelic Reiki, whatever it might be, shamanic healing. There's cosmic healing that comes through there. And that very much works with the crown chakra, opening up your spiritual connection, higher consciousness, working with the soul star chakra, which is kind of like here. And again, that's like really expanding your connection to the upper realms. Do you need to do some balancing here? Do you need to do some opening up? Do you need to do some closing down so that you can kind of come back into this card and feel more rooted and grounded and work on the foundations? We've got to work on the foundations first before we connect in with here. So card 2, cosmic healing. Do you need to receive cosmic healing? Do you need to open this up? Do you need to start to bring more healing into what you do? Do you need to train as a healer in some shape or form? Has part of your practice fallen away because you're giving up too much to others, and you're holding space maybe for other people, and you need to be held instead? So all of that is kind of held within the message of this card. So apply these numerous messages to you. What do you need to do in order to activate the crown, feel like you're being spiritually supported, spiritually connected, bringing down the downloads, whatever it is, whether that's for other people, whether that's for you, but are you factoring in that practice this week? Are you cleansing and balancing that crown chakra? If we're working with the crown in terms of crystal, then you're looking at things like quartz. You may be looking at Herkimer diamond, anything that's kind of a clear aspect. Clear quartz is probably the easiest thing because it's that clarity, it's the higher consciousness. You may want to work with a Merkaba. I have a Merkaba pendulum, which is beautiful here. And your Merkaba is, we all have our own Merkaba, and it's basically when we're astral traveling and we're going off into higher dimensions, we're actually traveling in our own Merkaba. It's our own kind of like cosmic space, like a spaceship, as it were. And we then go off and go where we need to go. So it's connected in with your Merkaba. It's the higher aspect of you. So where do you need to connect in with the higher aspect of you? Higher dimensions, activate cosmic healing, receive cosmic healing. Are you factoring in enough of your own spiritual practices so that you feel supported, that you feel aligned, you feel connected enough through your week? Or have you been overgiving to others and you're now feeling a little bit out of sorts? That's where the crown chakra needs to also come into alignment. But it is done in tandem with this. We're going from one extreme to the other, complete polarity, complete difference, places on the chakra scale. But both of these need the balance in order for the purpose, direction, and vision and clarity and all of that. So we need to connect in with both of these, make sure that these are both activated and balanced to then work on card 3. So let me know how these messages are landing so far. Let me know if you want to have your own session that includes Akashic healing and alignment to support you moving forward over the next 3 months. Card 3. So we've been doing some grounding. We've working on our roots. We're opening up ourselves to receive the downloads and the soulful aspects. So we're kind of like in the human body, but with the soulful self. We're doing this beautiful balance. So then we get the purpose and mission, we get the direction. So there's a couple of messages within this. If you pick card 3 as your main card, you may find that there's new direction, new downloads, new inspirations that are coming through because you've worked on the other 2 bits and pieces, feeling grounded, connected, really kind of got your foundations and your roots there. You're opened up, you've balanced your crown chakra, earth star chakra, all nicely opened. So you're open for this download of what your purpose and mission is, or your next step on your purpose and mission. It might not be that you need that, but it's the next steps. What I also get with card 3 is different perspectives. Because what I really sensed is that you are only seeing the challenge, the obstacle, the blocks, the thing that I have to scale. And it feels hard. It feels difficult. I can't see a way forward. This card is saying there are other ways around this perceived block that you are creating in your mind, or that you're feeling, or you're basing it on experience, or basing it on perception, expectation, whatever it might be. There is a way, there's several ways around this. It's just that you're not seeing it. And so again, sitting in reflection, making sure that you're fully grounded, tuned in, nice, clear connection with your higher self, for instance, or your guides, you're going to see the perspective. Look, we're tuned in here. All of a sudden, this is in front of the obstacle. All of a sudden, okay, I can see there's a different way. I've just been looking at it or understanding it in a way that isn't the most supportive for me. And so you have the opportunity to now navigate this perceived perception with your purpose and mission, this block, this obstacle, this feeling hard, scaling a mountain. Oh my God, I'm never going to get up there. I'm never going to get sight of this. I'm never going to move forward. And you're being given 2 pathways that are really flat, that have the keys on them. Just got to bend down, pick the key. And right, okay, this is opening up a completely new pathway and door for me to go to travel on. And that's what you get with card 3. So it is clarity, purpose, and mission being given to you from a different perspective. But I would encourage you to have the other 2 pieces in place for you to get that in the easiest and most effortless way, and to really kind of see beyond this. We don't need to even go anywhere near that. So I'm hoping that this is making sense. Do let me know. It's all building up to the big crescendo, which is our growth and up level bonus card. And it just really supports that last card as well, which is vision and ambition. So we've gone from having this big mountain and this big obstacle in front of us to then seeing a different perspective, a different pathway that we can now travel along. And it's all tarmacked. It's nice and flat. It's easy to navigate. And guess what? Growth and up level now is in our hands. It becomes easy. We can now see the vision. We can now tap into our ambition. We can now tap into the motivation, the drive, the determination, the devotion, whatever it is that you need to really then start to believe in, back in with your purpose and mission, or seeing your purpose and mission for the first time. It feels way more tangible. You can really connect with it because it's in your hand. It's not on the other side of this big mountain. It's not there. It's here in your hand. And that feels really good. It feels good when we've got something tangible and we are being shown steps, or we're being nudged and we're following the nudges, the soul nudges. And it feels easy. It feels in flow. And we're not feeling anxious. We're not feeling insecure. We're not doubting ourselves. We're not coming up with the negative narratives because we've done the foundational work here. We're making sure that our roots are stable, that our earth star and our root chakra are balanced. And then everything else for me just falls into line. So that for me is that's why it's a foundational card. And that's how we end up with growth and up level, with our vision, our purpose, our direction, our ambition held within our hands. And what do we do with that? It's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you, because you're the conscious creator of your experience. So you have choice on what you do with that. You have choice. big week. Let me know how this is landing. Let me know what's coming up for you, what fears, or I can't do this, or this is what's going to happen if I look at this, or I can't make time for this. And I'd love to do that, but what? You are the conscious creator. You make the time. You make you the priority. And you create the time. And in that choice and that decision and that action, you could be taking your destiny back into your hands, because you're breaking a pattern of normally putting people first or putting the excuses in there. And it's like, no, I'm taking it back, taking my power back. Those comes back to power. Let me know how these cards are landing, how these messages are landing. I would love to hear. If you want to go deeper, obviously, you can do a one-to-one with me. But I've also got my one-to-one cards coming up on Thursday in my free Facebook group, which is the Soul Alchemist community. If you need the link for that to join the group, let me know. That's going to be 7 till 8 p.m. UK time, GMT, BST. I'm not sure what abbreviation we're on. London. I will be in there giving out free one-to-one readings for those that I'm drawn to, that I am nudged to read for, but also just to let you know that all of those cards will probably resonate in some shape or form as we go through the whole evening. And normally people stay for the whole session, because as well as healing that goes on in the background, it's another complete, beautiful reading that you receive. So there might be a question that you want to ask off the back of what you've heard today. Come to bring it into the group Thursday night, 7 till 8 p.m. BST time, and we can expand on that a little bit further. So love and blessings, everybody. Have a beautiful week. There is a Scorpio full moon as well on Tuesday evening. So that's all about rebirth. This is all rebirth that's going on here, and you're putting foundational pieces in here for your mission, soul, purpose, direction, all of that. So all aligned, all perfectly timed. So love and blessings. Have a beautiful week. And if you need individual specific support to help you move forward with your life and business breakthroughs, then let me know. I would love to support you. Love and blessings, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.